Hello again, it's me, Milton, the little Milto channel. Here we are, we're about head to head with the MAKITA rotary hammer drill along with the DEWALT rotary hammer drill. And they are both rotary hammer drills. They're both brushless. And we'll go over some of the specs just now, model numbers to start with. The DEWALT is DHR247. The HEPA filter is actually D25303DH. And if you want to buy this HEPA filter for this one on Amazon, you're going to need that serial number that I've just read out. So I'll read it one more time for you. D25303DH. You'll never find it. I had fun trying to find that, to buy it separately for this. This, the MAKITA, comes as a kit. Serial number on the MAKITA is DHR243. Alright, the HEPA filter as serial number is DX02 for this one. Right, both these models, the MAKITA and the DEWALT, have replaceable quick release chucks, which are these here, which are both 13mm. The DEWALT is plastic, still quite heavy and weighty, and this is metal. Right, they both have places where you hold there to lock the bits into place, otherwise you can't lock them in. The DEWALT is very easy to do, but the MAKITA sometimes decides to play up. Quick demonstration, it's working today, whereas in the past I have had nothing but problems from this. It always wants to not work, although it does work better when it's in drill hammer mode. If it's in drill mode, it can give you some GBH and not work. And even when it is in drill hammer mode, it can still give you some GBH. Trust me on that. Right, see, here we go. It started again. See what I mean? Right, we'll forget. No, we're not going to have this off. Right, okay then. Reverse just a quick. Yeah, it's off. I have to spin the drill to do that. Yeah, no problem. Maybe it is this bit here that's just a pain in the backside, who knows. Anyway, let's have some specifications of them. This turns at 1100 RPM. It has 460 beats per minute. The MAKITA turns at 950 RPM and has 4,700 beats per minute. So this has more than this one, but this turns faster than this one. And they both roughly are 2 joules in power. This is 2.1. The problem is with the MAKITA, I have seen it at 1.7, I've seen it at 2 joules, in between there, and wattage on the motor, I've seen the wattage on the motor on this one at 480, 350 and 375 watts. So I'm settling for 400 watts, and this is a 400 watt motor on the DEWALT. The specs on this one I do know, and as I said, 2.1 joules, and this one here I'm going to give it 2 joules as well, because as far as I'm concerned, that's what the specs are on these. Right? And you have your HEPA filter as well that goes with this one. You buy it as a kit. We 2 4-amp batteries. This has got a 5-amp battery on it at the moment. It was to match with the DEWALT, because DEWALT came with 2 5-amp batteries. And I bought this last year in 2017 for just under £400, just the unit. The HEPA filter for it, because I had problems finding it, you can either pay £130 for it, but you might have to wait 14 days for delivery, or you buy it on Prime on the Amazonian channel, and that'll should come within about 2 days, and that's what mine came at. Very good and very sturdy quality in the DEWALT HEPA filter. This one is a lot cheaper, but it came in the kit for £440 with the 2 5-amp batteries plus charger, and yes, you got a charger with the DEWALT as well, and you got the chuck as well. But on Prime, this one here is only £80. It's a lot cheaper, so that might be a bit of saving grace. And because we're going about the HEPA filters just now, we'll just quickly get them out of the way. they have here a depth stop, which you just push up and reset. The DEWALT has it, I'll show you that, right? You just get the depth, push up, set. This, couldn't figure out what this was for. It's actually to bring this in. What you do is you make sure it's fully out, you lift it up, push it down like so, and you do that, and there it is, it's in place. It does work, you see. And then to release it, just do that and it pops back out, right? The filter comes out very easy, just do that, it clips out. To open it up, right, you just do that there, it opens up and you empty out all the stuff. I've done videos on this, I'm just cutting through this quick, right? It clips back into place like so, and it's got a lovely little rubber bit there so you don't mark the surface as well, you see. So I must admit that's pretty good. And there's your bit, and you do get a lot of free bits with this one. I think you get 4 altogether, so you've got 4 with these spare bits that go on the outside edge there, right? And it just clips, might as well do the clip in, then we'll run round the drills. This clips in like so, just like a battery, and off you go. And as far as I'm concerned, the motor runs on for about a second. They say it's 3 seconds or it's 2 seconds or something. It's not, it's a second it runs on for. It unclips like so, and that's that. The DEWALT, sort of similar, and you do get a handle when you buy this HEPA filter. You get another handle with it. It has a groove around there which fits into this groove here. I shall just demonstrate. Although I have had problems with their handle, because if you move it and that groove isn't in the right position, it sometimes doesn't want to clip. Yeah, you just push it in like so, clips into place like that, you're good to go. Same with the DEWALT, it runs on for about a second or so afterwards. To remove the filter, you press down on these, it comes out like so. To empty it, no problem, just lift like so. It comes, whole thing comes away, I forgot about that. Empty out the contents, and then you push it back down and make sure it's a good old sturdy thump there. And is it back? Oh, it is. That way, push it in place, and that's it, you're good to go. And you've got on here, which I will explain in more detail, this thing here which helps clear the filter. It works about 50% of the time, so fine. So really and truly, we've done the filter. Oh yeah, and their quick release system and everything. You do that, press that, slide it along, holds it there, see, and you pull this bit along by pushing the button there, and that's your depth stop, see, and you've got a back there. Both are very good, and as I say, the DEWALT has a better quick release system. To release it off of here, just do that and that's it, it's gone. That's enough of the HEPA filter. And as I say, changing the chuck on the DEWALT is a lot easier than the MAKITA. And when it decides to play ball, it has. Funny. That's it. There you go. No problem. So let's go on. Now, what else have we got on these? We've got a quick release chuck. We've got the handles, right? The handle on the MAKITA, it has little knobbly bits on the edge around here. It can be a bit of pain to actually readjust. It can take a little bit of time because you've got to slacken it off quite a bit to get it over them to actually readjust it. So if you're into readjusting your handles a lot, you're going to have fun with that system. The DEWALT's quite simple, just slacken it off and it does move relatively easy, but with this handle that came with it on it, does cause a little bit of a problem. It don't have grip tight. Anyway, moving round, we have our little selectors here, which side push, that's drill, screw drive, hammer drill mode, chisel mode, right here. But this bit here, you haven't got the option to stop the chuck from actually turning, to actually put it in different positions. No, sort of does. No, it just releases that. It hasn't got it, right? So we'll put that back on drill hammer mode. Leave it there. Same on the MAKITA, but the MAKITA is on the top bit. You push that down, you got a drill mode there, then you drill hammer mode, and when you put it to this mode, it means you can turn the chuck quite freely into any position you want if you're having a flat chisel on your end for chipping. And then turn it on there, and that's you in chipping mode. So when nothing turns, you just chip away. Okay, so I think MAKITA got better on that one. Now, as I say, the rotary hammers, which means you get a bit more bang for your buck on them because of the way they spin round inside, because less friction, less wheels and all the rest of it. See, they've got good rubber around here supposed to support. The DEWALT a bit better for that actually, and you've got your forward and reverse here, which on the Makita is very good, I must admit. Right, bit awkward, my hands, maybe if you had bigger hands might be better, but it does actually work. The DEWALT on the other hand, pain in the backside. This is very loose and it's very hard to find the centre position on this thing here, because the fact is, let's see if we got it. No, we haven't. Yeah, that's it, it's locked now. As I say, you've got left and you've got right, forward and reverse, sorry, and you've got middle as lock. But finding it on this one is a bit of a pain. It ain't brilliant, and I'm not the only person that's complained about that. There've been a few complaints. You've got DEWALT's legendary rubber handle, which I don't really care for it myself, but it works at the end of the day, and most people are very happy with it. And I say it's good, it's solid, good rubber. Makita, I prefer the Makita. It's a bit smaller, and they've got like a 2-finger trigger on this, where they've only got the 1-finger trigger on it. And of course, if we move further down the handle, nice grippy rubber, same with the DEWALT again, of course it's grippy, right? You have Makita's anti-vibration system, which is this bit here. The anti-vibration system is only to stop the battery terminals from breaking. In other words, they try to pull a fast one by saying they have an anti-vibration system. Yeah, it's only for the battery though, so the battery doesn't suffer too much damage. Okay, fine. Whereas DEWALT on the other hand do have a rather better sophisticated system, whereas they do have an anti-vibration system on it, which does actually work. You see, the hole inside there is on a spring, and actually you don't really feel the vibration. Mind you, I've never really noticed it anyway, so why worry about it. And of course these here are where the springs are, part of the springs are outside. Moving further down, there is a type of belt hook on this. You can call it a belt hook, or you can call it some type of thing for hooking onto, like on scaffolding. You could hook it on a bit of the pole sticking up, because it's big. We call it a belt hook because it's simple to call it a belt hook, but it does push in like so, and it does pull out like so as well. You see, battery underneath comes out, no problem at all, and you have good rubber at the front here for a good solid, which is better than Makita actually. I prefer the DEWALT for that. And underneath here you have a light, which the light, when it's on the HEPA filter, does actually stay on. So by clipping it into the HEPA filter, it doesn't switch it off, it still comes on, and it comes on for roughly 20 seconds. I haven't actually timed it, but usually we DEWALT, it's always 20 seconds anyway. So we've done that. Of course the Makita, right, has no place for a belt hook or something to hang it on anywhere, and it has no light either. Yeah, no light. There is no light on this at all. Then again, I suppose where would you put it anyway? When you've got an HEPA filter, it covers it all over anyway. And as I said, the light's hopeless on this one because it covers over the HEPA filter. Anyway, we've done this now, right? So now I think we better have a quick look at something else. So I think now what we should go and look at is how they actually perform, because as I've said, these have replaceable chucks, which means they'll do more than one job. They won't just drill in masonry. You can use these as conventional drills. So I think we should go away and start looking to see what they can do. Okay then, let's do that then. As we can see, the Makita is actually bigger than the DEWALT with its SDS chucks in place. So let's see what it's like with their 13mm chucks that they both have. And yeah, again, the Makita still has a bigger chuck, as you can clearly see. So the DEWALT, it's basically the DEWALT is a smaller SDS. Right. The Makita is rated at 27mm in wood. DEWALT is rated at 26. Anyway, so we're going to shove in a 32mm bit, which, there we are, the last time this did come on camera, there we are. Okay, so we're going to pop this into place. We got forward, are we in? Yeah, are we in? Yes, we are. Right, let's get this thing set up. Right. Right. Please note, I am wearing safety glasses. Now, to tighten it up, you've got to hold it here and do that. It's the old style. Wow. Is this thing tight or what? Oh, that didn't have to tighten up. Anyway, this is 32mm. Right, I'll bring the camera in. This is 2 blocks of wood which have actually been screwed together. This is a 32mm bit, and it is a DEWALT bit, and it has been re-edged by me at one point. Okay, in we go. Ready? That jam. Did I go right through though? Yeah, I did. It went right through. There's a hole there at the back. See it? Right, that's that done. So let's try that again, make sure it wasn't a fluke. Okay. Let's go on about here. Alright, ready? There we go, done. Up next, DEWALT with the same bit. DEWALT 32 bit, here we go. Oh, cut out. It's cutting out. Oh dear. Yeah, got clogged up. I didn't go all the way through either. Oh dear. I bet we'll fail for the DEWALT on that one. Right, we'll try the in here, see if we can complete it. Well, some are broke. And he's cutting out again. Yeah, past it. Well, we got through that one. Right, suppose I better try and empty it and finish this one off, because that seems to be the problem. See if we can finish this one off. Well, there we are, through. Right. Right now, one of the reasons why the DEWALT actually stopped on there, I actually went down a bit too quick. Wrong way. For it. And unfortunately, not a good idea. And it was a bit faster to start with than the MAKITA. But then again, the MAKITA turns at 950 RPM, this turns at 1100, so it was different. But then I got caught out with it because I jammed it down there, and of course that was a long way down with that bit, but still the MAKITA actually did it, and I wasn't too gentle with that one either. Okay then, this is a 70mm hole saw by 38, is it? Yeah, 70mm by 38. It'll go down through. I've lengthened the drill bit this time because the last time I found it a little bit too short. So they're each going to have a shot at this to see if they'll do it. Remember, they're only rated at 27 or 26mm. So, here goes. Oh, I'll move the camera. Wow, that MAKITA weighs some weight with that thing on it. It was nice of MAKITA to give us a nice metal chuck, but unfortunately, it also means it weighs quite a bit. Right, here we go. MAKITA up first. Turn the wood over, we should be hauled through. There we are. Should find it easier this time. There we are, no problem. Done. Can we get it out? Yes, we can. There we are. There's the MAKITA block. Now, DEWALT up next. And as I said, one of the reasons I was doing this now was because my grandson's coming round, and guess what? He's turned up now. Now, let's see if we can maybe get the clutch to work on this one as well, see if it's got a clutch. Right, here we go. No. Yeah, that's stage one done. Move the wheel block, stay there. Alright, here we go. See if we can do that again. Get in the hole, come on. And you get, there we are. Yeah. The DEWALT clutch must just cut out on it. That's the type of clutch it's got on it. Wow, that's it, tight up. Here it goes. There we are, a DEWALT and that. 70mm hole saw, no problem at all. Okay then, so what have we learnt from that little test? MAKITA actually do have a slip clutch system on it. It did activate when I first went down with that 70mm hole saw. You actually heard it, it sounded like a normal combi drill. This one doesn't seem to have that type of clutch system on it. What it has is a fail-safe device, like when you overload the batteries on them and go try and push them too hard. This seems to stop pretty quick. So again here, MAKITA, you can push MAKITA equipment, aka drills, which we've done in an earlier video, you can push them further than you can say the Milwaukees, and obviously now the DEWALTs as well. And that's how their safety feature seems to work. So rather than it snatching in your hand, they just cut it out and just say, no, you're not pushing me that far, that's it, I'm not going to do it. So anyway, yeah, safety features and safety features again. But the MAKITA, you definitely can push it further. So now, next test will be the brickwork test, hopefully anyway. Okay then, since I had to stop filming yesterday, and the reason why I'm a little bit quieter at the moment is because it's still early here. It's Sunday and it's about 7:30 in the morning, so I'm keeping my voice a bit lower, right? And of course, I had to stop filming yesterday because my grandson came round. The one thing I didn't do was get on and get these screws out that hold this piece of wood together down here. So we've got to see if we can rip it out with these drills. It was put away on impact, so, and it wasn't buried, it was just flushed, so it should come out. So let's see if they can pull them out then. Okay then, I'll bring the camera a bit closer. Look it out first, let's see if we can take it out. No problem. That's been in there quite a while. Now can you put it back in again? Different holes. Buried it a bit. Feels like playing musical tunes. I'll try that again. Rotate and go. There we go. Yep, absolutely effortlessly done. Okay, DEWALT next. And in fact, I would say the DEWALT has better control over the trigger than the Milwaukee. Not the Milwaukee, the MAKITA. Yeah. There we go. No problem at all. Easy peasy. Now, if supposing you haven't bought these with the replaceable chucks, these ones here, which I went back to the SDS chucks that are in here, right? These are the 13mm chucks that go with them. And yes, I did have a bit of problem changing the MAKITA. I've got a Milwaukee again, MAKITA back over again. Right, you can buy these. This is a keyed chuck, and what this does is it quite simply fits in there like so, and of course you can take your bit, which we've lost, and of course being keyed, of course you need a key to turn this, tighten this one up, which I haven't quite got with me here, so you can see you can clip that into there like so, tighten it down and it's fine. Disadvantage is it adds a lot more weight to the front end of it, but the MAKITA chuck is rather heavy and big and it adds a bit of weight to it. Again, really there's not that much difference in the weight, and if you look how it clips into place, you definitely get a bit more, and it makes it very front heavy. So it disengage, it goes out. We'll clip this one out of the DEWALT. DEWALT, there we go, you see? And there again it works quite fine. So we'll take this one out, and of course you've got the other one, which is this one here, which this is a keyless chuck, but this is a one-piece one. You'd actually have to spin. And now get this into place, see what I mean? Yeah, then you would actually have to put the DEWALT onto this mode here, so this didn't actually turn to actually tighten this up, which advantage again, but then again, and on the MAKITA, what that does is it lets you turn the chisel to what position you actually want, which we'll be looking at the chisel action soon. So anyway, there's that. Let's put this back on this drill mode, get rid of this. Or you could buy one of these handy little things here, which is quite plain and simply clip into place. Once you've got them into place, there. No, put one in again. Mind you, it's the first time I've had a bit of awkwardness with it, and it doesn't fit into this one, doesn't fit into the DEWALT. It must fit into the MAKITA. It's got to fit in the MAKITA. Yeah, it doesn't fit in the DEWALT, this. Wow, learn something new every day. So of course then all you do is trim this up a bit, take your bit here, pull this back, put it in there, and again here you're good to go for screwdriving again, you see, whichever way you want. But doesn't fit into the DEWALT, fancy that. There we go. So there's that. No, I definitely tried. This piece here from MAKITA does not fit into the DEWALT, so the chances are other brand makes might not fit either. But the MAKITA, no problem at all. DEWALT, it won't go in. Okay then, I have tried it. Okay people, it's now chipping mode time. Haha, dangerous, two of them in my hand at the same time. They've got to be fun. Right, let's get you in closer. Well, what did you think of that little show? In all fairness, I had a quick go earlier on, and I'll be honest with you, it depends on how much you take. It depends on the material. One doesn't seem to be any better than the other on chipping, to be honest with you. They're both good eye, and that's why I did that. Because it's virtually impossible to say, oh yeah, that's better than that one, this is better. Admittedly, with the beats per minute at 4,600 for this, and 4,700 on this, which is turning at 950 RPM, and this is turning at 1,100 RPM. Really and truly, they're equally balanced and equally matched. They really are. As I said, there's no clear winner on that one. It just depends on how much you take. So we'll just scrap that one and just go at a draw. Now, for this next test, because the shortest 16mm that I've got is actually this one, I thought what I'll do is, and I did this yesterday, I pre-started the holes off, so in other words it'll go straight in and it'll automatically be on the suction, along with this one as well. This one's the same. So let's go drill some 16mm holes now and see how they do on that one then. Okay, DEWALT 16mm. Up next, MAKITA. Still with the MAKITA. I'm going again. Now there was something hard in there. You can tell by the out there how grey it is. That was wasn't say it was struggling, but it was harder going. And last up, back to the DEWALT. Yeah, it also got a bit of grey stuff as well. So, as you can see, it's virtually nigh on impossible to actually show you this little system working. Whereas, you push this in and pull the trigger and it actually is supposed to clean the filter. Can't really see it, so we'll give it a go. And that's supposed to have cleaned the filter. But if you want, actually, I'll just move the camera. The actual filter system itself only really works 50%, as I actually showed in the video when I actually did a video just on this. So when I actually done it and then took it all to bits and put it all back together and tapped it again, you got a lot more coming out. So it's only 50% effective. But at least it keeps the machine going for a bit longer, so you're not running about trying to empty it all the time. So yeah, it does work in a way, but of course the MAKITA here hasn't got that type of system. And again here, really trying to show you how much stuff's actually in them. It's like, there was a bit of leakage, but that's because I was coming all the way out. If they had a shorter drill bit in, it wouldn't have leaked like that. So fair play. And I suppose we might as well have a look and see how much dirt we got out of them then. But I will show you them coming to bits first, I mean how they come out. That one, top, pulls out, there you are, there's the filter out. We'll get rid of that one now. DEWALT, just push inside bits like this, and it comes away from the top like so. And that's it. That's basically how easy they come out with the machines. Really and truly, they're pretty well matched. This is the MAKITA across here, and this is the DEWALT across here. I inadvertently spilt a bit over here as well. But that's basically it. They look about the same. So as for gathering the dirt, yeah, they're both just as good as each other, although I do feel that DEWALT does have a bit more suction power. Okay then, so what's the best then? Well, let's face it, we'll start with the chucks. The chuck replacement on the DEWALT is a lot easier to do than the MAKITA. The MAKITA is a pain in the backside, to be quite honest with you. I mean, it really is. Moving further back, the switches, not really that much trouble, they're both as good as each other, but the triggers, the trigger action is a lot better on the DEWALT. The MAKITA, the trigger action isn't as good, it's not as refined. This definitely has a far better trigger action, the DEWALT. And of course the DEWALT has a better suspension system for anti-vibration on it as well. Plus the fan's a bit more powerful. That clearing thing that helps clear the HEPA filter, it's 50%, it works. It's there, it will work, it will help. Does it justify the extra in price? Well, it is better build quality, right enough. Where do you get the spare parts for these from? These here, I don't know, because the DEWALT did come with a spare one, I forgot to mention that. And this only has anti-vibration on this here. And of course when we break down their actual performance on what they actually did, the 32mm test for the DEWALT, it cut out. Well, maybe that's a good thing, because that's telling you you're overloading the drill. And that's how its safety system works. It cuts out. Whereas this does actually have a clutch on it, which does actually slip, like the clutch on a combi drill. Whereas it makes a rattle sound. So this has it as well, but it doesn't activate the same. You can push this drill a lot further than you maybe should do or could do, whereas DEWALT you can't. So you got to look at something here. If you're the bloke on a building site that's buying tools for the £200 gorilla, say, to use, you're better off getting the DEWALT, because he can't push it too far. You can't put a great big 16mm bit into it and try and go through a massive great big concrete wall with aggregate and reinforcing rods in it. This will just turn around and just say not doing it, it'll stop. Whereas this might go on and still do it, but it's going to struggle and it's going to get overloaded. Just because it's got a brushless motor in it, and they both have brushless motors, doesn't mean to say that they're not going to burn them out. You can still burn out a brushless motor. And of course price. Well, at the moment you can buy this version with 5 amp batteries on Amazon, and you can buy it for less price than I paid for this. You can buy it for about £360, I think it is. Now that's pretty good going, and that's 5 amp batteries, and I paid £440 for the 4 amp batteries. I should have shopped a bit better, yeah, fair enough. This £400 just for the drill, and then you've got a further 130 or 150 for the HEPA filter on top of it. I don't know where to get the replacement fillers on the inside, because they're all supposed to do something like is it 350 empties or something like that, and then you got to replace them. But well, who knows, they'll just, eventually we will find them, I suppose. And as I say, the performance of them are so equally matched, it's unbelievable. Yes, the DEWALT is slightly faster, and for a hole saw system, for doing big hole saws, yeah, maybe the DEWALT had a bit of an edge on that one, but I still got it to stop though slightly just as it went in. Price for price, money for money, they are so equally matched on this. I think it's, again here, it's got to be up to the individual person on what his preferences are and what he's looking for. What is he actually looking for? Is he looking for the cheapness on it? Then it's the MAKITA. If you're looking for the quality, for the safety aspects on it, that you can't push it too far, it will cut out. And if it's looks, I think DEWALT got this one. I think the MAKITA is pretty bland looking, and it has a better filter system with this bit here. It's a bit more sturdier than what this thing is. It does wobble about a bit, cheap plasticky. But then again, it's only £8 to replace that filter, and that's on prime. So you could say if you did damage the filter, you could get a new filter the next again day for it, and you're back up in action again. And as I say, this type of system with the filter system is handy for working indoors, because they really don't make that much mess. And as I say, for drilling, I drilled 16mm with them both, and I couldn't find any difference. The chipping, look what happened with that. They both just smashed straight through that block in no time at all. I say 32mm test, yeah, the DEWALT did kind of keep cutting out, but then again, I'm going a long way into that wood, and all that material that it took away is still in there, so it's bound to clog up. That's part of my test to see whether or not where they will clog out at, and yet the MAKITA did it. Power, price, MAKITA. Longevity, durability, less damage to your body, has to be the DEWALT, because it's anti-vibration system and it's safety cutouts on it, and the chuck is easier to change than on this, because this can be a pain in the backside sometimes to change, as you've just seen in this video. In fact, I think in all the videos I had this drilling, I had problems with it. So really and truly, it's up to you at the end of the day what you want and what you want to decide. I've run through this, and as I say, the handles easier on the DEWALT than the MAKITA. The MAKITA, if you're in different positions, that's going to be a pain. That'll annoy you as well. So which one will we be running with? We're going to be running with the MAKITA for a reason, because the DEWALT is actually mine. I got this for my birthday. I bought this. I wanted to get the filter system. Eventually somebody gave us a link to Tools in Action, and there it was. So I wrote down the number on it, which I said, I put it in on the Amazonian channel, got it, and I purchased it. So I've got it now. But this will do as a good backup if we have a big job on and we need to get a move on. So we've got two now with HEPA filters on them, so there you have it. But this will be the one we'll use. Why? Because I've no doubt somebody's going to break this HEPA filter. I know they will. It'll end up sitting on top of somewhere, it'll get knocked off and it'll get broken. And for £80 to replace it, it's cheaper than 130 or 150 for the DEWALT HEPA filter. So then, anyway, I'm called Milton, channel's called Little Milto. Subscribe if you want, thumbs up, thumbs down, I'm not bothered, it's up to you. And as I say, this one here is up to you guys as well. Which one are you going to go for? The bit cheaper or the more reliable, the one that will last a long time, whereas this one could burn out. Okay, bye now, and thank you very much for watching.